Ranked the number 5 featherweight in the world by the WBA, introducing Hector, el droide Garcia. Ranked the number 1 super featherweight contender by the WBA, introducing the colorful and undefeated Chris Primetime Colbert.
A flashy, undefeated rising star from Brooklyn, Colbert had drawn comparisons to fighters like Mayweather for his ability to control distance and make opponents miss.
Himself. Oh, there's a right hand! Down goes Beltran! And this one is over!
With the interim title on the line and a chance to solidify his spot among the elite at 130 pounds, everything seemed to be lining up perfectly, until Garcia stepped in on short notice. Despite the late notice, Garcia brought with him an impressive amateur background and a hungry mindset that made him far more dangerous than his underdog status suggested.
Even in opportunities like that, you can't. Colbert has to let his hands go.
Well, Garcia, you know, he's been accurate on the inside. There's Garcia has picked his spots well. He's not just throwing. And the right hook of Garcia, which I didn't see that much.
And he is doing much better than he did in the last fight against Aguilar, really sitting down.
If Colbert has made a conscious decision to stand in front of him, and you know, right now, we'll see if
that you are giving him.
There's
not taking anything away from Garcia, obviously.
Right.
Another left by Colbert.
Now, Colbert's asleep.
Man, Garcia throwing a lot. But there's a counter right hand by two tremendous trainers and a tremendous start to the third round.
Happened in that corner, that this is calculated on their part. They think Colbert can
come in, but again, I mean, you're not happy when Colbert stays on the ropes like this.
His punches up. If he takes away the body punching, though, from Garcia.
There's a nice left by Colbert upstairs. Colbert showcasing his hand speed. Just missed for Colbert. Oh, nice shot to the body.
Well, we talked about the edge and hand speed for...
There's a body shot by. Preparing for his future, making investments and looking to invest in these power shots.
He never expected to land that against Colbert, and he's landing it.
Getting
Garcia's right hooks and a couple low blows by Colbert. Yes. Hey, Garcia has taken it up the hips
where he wants them. Landing some good body shots. And then
right hook on the exit.
Garcia was asked about the style.
This is a heck of a fight, guys.
This is a heck of a night of fights.
Would anticipate.
Stick fourth round.
Yeah, you bet. Picked things up, and when he was able to push Colbert to the ropes.
We're fighting hard, and we're fighting with a lot of heart. Keep hitting the body. He's getting tired.
Challenge for his first title, and it's the day after the 58th anniversary of another guy with the initial.
Your opponent the right way, and that's a and those are the power punches. You see, it's very close.
Abner, what's proven to be the most difficult aspect of Garcia's game plan for Colbert?
And again, we're not up there, but we talked about the counts out of 14 fights, so we know why.
Against the ropes, and that is not a good idea.
Any power.
Wow, the pressure by Hector Garcia opening up on in a fight tonight. Last fight, we talked about the growth of another 25-year-old in Gary Antoine Russell.
He might.
Yeah, he might. But he's not letting his hands go. No. And Garcia's
there's a couple.
Judges are seeing that.
Man, every time shift some histrionics, Garcia makes him pay. All business, Hector Garcia continuing to put the pressure and the...
Go Colbert with the straight punches. Not powerful punches, but again, Garcia.
And speaking of respect, I mean, Garcia saying he didn't consider Chris Colbert particularly dangerous. Partners that have styles similar to Colbert. And Colbert remains in the corner now coming out. Well, the first half of this fight, but Chris Colbert is in tough.
Here is where Garcia using the jab to work his way in so that he can land these kind of punches. Not all those are giant pounder punches, but Abner pointed out this one was.
We got to change it from this round. From this round.
Give away another round. All right?
Feels like this fight's kind of flown by, doesn't it?
But for Hector Garcia, the fight's out. You put together your keys, but this is why they fight.
But that's why they fight the fights. Some people think he should have been. We saw a big upset.
Unofficial score. Steve Farr, well, you have the task.
Even Garcia 3 punches in almost every round. Garcia's had 5 rounds to 1 at the halfway mark.
With a couple of jabs from the southpaw stance there.
Yeah, great job for not stopping.
And the counter left sends Colbert crashing to the canvas.
5, 6, 7, 8. You okay,
In his career, and it is now high drama in Sin City. Retreating to the corner, Hector Garcia facing adversity for the first time in his career. Garcia lighting up Dominican Republic, dominating Chris Colbert and sending him to the canvas for the first time in his career here in the 7th.
Stay focused. You can't just jump in hands down like that, all right? You got to stay tight. You got to stay tight, all right?
Right hand low, and it set up that left.
That perfect left from Garcia. And there it is, a counter left hand by Garcia, right in the chin.
Colbert hitting the deck for the first time in round 7 by Hector Garcia. Now 25 years of age and on the receiving end of a brutal barrage from Garcia.
Stop the assault.
Yes.
Oh boy, he's and Hector Garcia.
Styles make fights. Came off the deck in the first round to record the victory. Facing plenty of problems in the form of Hector Garcia. Now just his body language speaks volumes. And chance of Garcia.
He's hearing people screaming and he just can't get off.
Man, Colbert trying to get into a firefight, but man.
Listen to me. You got to fight with the heart. That's what you're doing in this fight. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Round number 9. Immediately Garcia attacks the body. Colbert trying to open up here tonight. What he hoped would have been a night where he would have been coronated as a champion, challenging Roger Gutiérrez for a 130-pound title, the talk of the sport.
Grit and determination tonight.
Yeah, and again,
He had a lot of international competition, and you know very well how that seasons you.
Colbert learning some Garcia with a huge advantage.
And you know, guys to the heads as well.
yeah, you got to home already for those shots, especially for the flurry punches.
We are in the final.
And right now, it's looking like a big upset here.
And not taking anything away from Hector Garcia coming into the fight.
You're not going to win a decision, Christopher. Okay? You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He landed a couple of good power punches. He's hoping that one of those will totally turn this fight around. That was a good one.
This is round number 10. 7 went down from a counter.
Knowing he's got to do something powerful, he's landing powerful.
While he's bringing emotion in.
Seems that Colbert's waking up.
Yes.
He showed signs in the belly.
Right on his eye. That was a...
And yet it's Garcia has to be a cause for concern for his corner.
Well, you get to see.
And now he's backed into the corner. And Garcia, punch placement, mixing up his speed, not coming back with much of his own.
Now Garcia's
blinding Colbert and hurting him again.
Yeah, I mean, it's more...
Hands down. Garcia goes back to the attack. Hector Garcia is shining bright, bringing the fight to Chris Colbert.
Colbert's talking to him, but
And they say, you know, whatever that would happen.
Oh, boy. And down on him, going to the 11th.
And again, it's the variety of that attack. Uppercuts mixed in, right hooks, body shots.
Not to the body, finish to the head. Stay tight in your D. Tight in your D. Right? Keep walking back.
Against Hector Garcia, round number 11.
They might think of stopping this fight in a portion.
And Colbert retreating.
I don't think Colbert has the energy anymore, or he never showed it.
I don't have to be the boxer. I can just knock this guy out. He has attacked with such variety and shown difference.
Comfortably.
To change this fight.
Catching those punches.
Decline, yeah, not good for him.
He's the one that's moving around this ring. Oh my!
And he's the one getting the crowd supporting Hector Garcia. That may not have been the case at the beginning of the fight.
Stay as a lefty.
Last round, be intelligent. One more round, you're the champion.
Of his life and his career, I'm talking about Hector Garcia for Chris Colbert. 3 tonight.
Bob Santos, who works in his conditioning, he stepped in for Ismail Salas, who couldn't be.
This last round, he can go in survival mode.
Scored this fight for Colbert. They should never judge again. I'm sure they haven't.
16-0 and seem to be full value.
And he thought he was going to get out there and knock out Hector Garcia. He stood right in front of him and said, I can trade with him. It didn't work out correctly. This was the knockdown in round number 7. At that point, Garcia had already taken control of this fight, but that really cemented it.
Yeah, no, in the 9th and 10th round, I can't recall the round, but I hit him so hard in the body shot. And after that, I knew I had him. I knew that he wasn't going to be a boxer anymore.
Of the WBA Super Featherweight World Title Eliminator, Hector El Droide Garcia.